are the promises we made in days gone by. Such changes could be made if we just try. Who would have thought that we would never even begin to find a way? How this whole world might come together someday. Are we heading in the wrong direction, looking for a place to meet, hanging out across humanity, waiting for a chance to speak? And the reasons come and the reasons go, and the chances are there may never be a real good reason. There's never been a good one, yeah. All the wisdom, all the knowing, what we know. Simple answers soon forgotten when the troubles are all gone. Who would have thought that we would never even begin to find a way? How this whole world might come together someday. Are we heading in the wrong direction, looking for a place to meet, hanging on across the nation, waiting for a chance to speak? And the reasons come and the reasons go, and the chances are there may never be a real good reason. There's never been a good one.
This is Les Kearney. I'm not here right now. If you'd like to leave your name, your telephone number, I'll call you back as soon as possible. Thanks. Michelle, it's Les.
Ready for the annual Sunrise Cove Rock and Roll Revival Festival.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, I got her. Yeah, well, I'll get the tape done now. Here, give me 20 minutes. You want to live? Do you want to live? All right. You will say your name. Then, I'm alive. Follow these orders to the letter. Do not inform the police, or I will die. You got that? Say it. Say it.
Les Kearney. Well, Bob, I'm kind of busy right now. Maybe I could talk to you later, yeah? But right now. So who gave you my number? Fine. But in case you don't know the rules, it's $350 a day plus expenses. Stay in hotel? Done.
Liz, this is
Pete McCluskey.
G'day.
Life Preserver Inc.
got this new life jacket. Reckons it's a real beaut.
Oh, that's good, Pete. So, what happens if, say, a victim gets dragged onto rocks, eh? Comes apart. Anyway, it's nice to meet you.
What the club really needs is a new inflatable rubber boat.
I'll call you back as soon as possible. Thanks.
Les, it's Michelle. Yeah, thanks for waking me this morning. Les, you and I really need to talk. Can you meet me around 9:30 at the Surf Rider Bar? It is really important.
Hello. Hey, big fella. Anyone looking for me?
Side Sharon Stone. Nice shirt. Like it was about 5'10", dark suit.
So where is he?
Surf Rider Bar. Yeah, your money or something?
My lottery win. Delivering the Gregory pick.
Good. That means you can slip me 100 you owe me on last week's cane.
Costelli?
Yeah.
Les Kearney.
Hey, it's good to meet you.
Ange.
Brownie?
Yep, and,
Yeah.
whatever he's having.
Sure.
Bob? What can I do for you?
My daughter Rebecca's been kidnapped.
You should go to the police.
No way, no cops. Just hear me out, okay?
No. Kidnapping is a serious matter. The police have got specialists who are trained for this sort of thing, and if you want my advice and you're serious, you'll talk to them.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm here, talking to you. Lauren told me you're the specialist.
What's Lauren got to do with this?
We're just seeing each other. The pricks will kill her if we go to the cops.
Take a seat.
Look, I know you two are an item, but that's in the past, right? This is about my daughter now. Will you help me?
The best that I can do is put you in touch with someone that I used to work with. It'll be someone that you can trust.
Look, there's a tape and a ring. Christ, she never took it off. It was a 21st present from me.
So what time did this happen?
This morning on the way to work. On the tape, she sounded really freaked out.
So you know anyone who would try this on?
All I know is I've got 24 hours to pull $1 million together or they'll kill her.
And you got that sort of money?
I'm gonna get together now.
You said they'll. That's plural.
Well, there's got to be more than one of them, right?
Well, you know that for sure?
Of course not. Look, I'm in the construction business. Every time I make a deal, I make an enemy. Les, if you had a daughter, you would know what I'm going through here.
I'll make some inquiries. Give me a couple of hours. What have you got?
Well, there's $5,000 in there for starters. There's a photo of Rebecca and her work details and the tape from those bastards. You can talk to Rick Davis and her ex-boyfriend. His number's there, too.
There's your crown lager, and there's your scotch on the rocks.
Keep it, change. So, you told your wife?
Mate, she is my only child. Now, if I get my hands on these bastards, I will personally make sure that they...
Just sit tight and don't do anything stupid.
I need to go to the bathroom.
You try anything funny, and I'll cut that cute little face of yours. You understand me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Now, grab a seat and have a listen to this. It's a pastor talking dirty sex to one of his parishioners.
So you gonna bust him?
Give me a break. You know I'm after the real shifties. Yesterday, I tracked down the hacker that put the Menace virus into circulation. One more day in the stock exchange, could have come down.
Impressive.
Yes, I know.
So I heard you had a little trouble at work. Forensics?
Big gads, right? At least I didn't tell them where they could stick their badge, not like someone else we know.
So, what else do you hear?
I heard your squad took a certain hitman out for a ride and that he never came back. But I also know that you would never be part of that.
Don't shoot me, officer!
More importantly, old pal, what are you doing here, man? You have not come to say goodbye.
It's important.
My name is Rebecca Castaldi. I'm alive. Follow these orders to the letter. If you inform the police, I will die.
So? What do you think?
This was recorded in a small house, timber construction with a tin roof. The room has white ants. Just joking. Insects outside would indicate bushland, probably city outskirts, no more than 50 clicks from the coast. There were only 2 people present at the time of recording.
Anything else?
The male is mature, 40 plus. Slurred vocabulary would suggest excessive alcohol and or drug abuse. You want to leave the tape with me? I'll see what else I can find.
You're a legend.
I know. Take off your pants.
Rick Davidson?
Morning, machine. How long have you had it?
That seems like forever. So listen, you told me that Rebecca Castaldi was hanging with the wrong crowd, yeah?
Yeah, what if Father didn't mention it?
No.
That'd be right. He wouldn't. They're all bad news, a lot of them. The minute they found out she had a tab and her old man was loaded, she's on the A-list. They treated her like Miss World, but I don't think she fell for it.
Hang on. So who are we talking about?
Natoli brothers. It was Leo, the older one. He spiked the drink. She didn't have a clue. She was totally out of it. If I hadn't have caught by, they would have gangbanged her for sure.
So when and where this happened?
Nautilus nightclub about a month ago. I belted Leo and then his brother Sam sliced me. Got me main artery too.
What, because of what they did to her?
Me.
So why is she hanging around these characters?
Her old man. He gave her an open tab at the club to get her away from me.
And why would he do that?
I wanted to marry her. He had other ideas.
Such as?
Well, he wanted to marry a wallet, for one thing.
Hang on, you mean like the Natolis?
No. Look, she was confused. He did everything to split us up.
All right, so look, where do we find these Natolis?
They work a patch out west and Nautilus nightclub about midnight.
So, you ever been for a ride in a Mustang?
No. Look over there.
Good timing. How'd you know they were coming?
I used to have a problem. Come here and get my stuff. I'm over it now, though. Beck helped me through it.
Hey, Gunty. You got something for me? Look a bit nervous, man. Come on.
That's Leo. That's his brother Sam.
You owe my boys money?
They sold me some bad shit, man.
Give him a bag of the A.
Bullshit. I'll give the little prick an A-grade hiding.
Oh, man.
Come here, scumbag. Come here.
Go! How many times I gotta tell you? Give them what they pay for.
Yeah, it's the way they play it.
Thanks, Leo.
Last chance. You try it again and you can kiss your ass goodbye. You got it. Piss off.
You got a minute? Oh, yeah, it's just you and me, Leo.
What's your problem, buddy?
Wait the car.
I suggest you take that big mouth of yours for a walk. Are you a cop?
Well, let's just say that I can get you busted.
So you're not a cop. So how much is it going to cost me?
Information. Where is Rebecca Castaldi?
Who? What, you mean Rick's girlfriend? Is that what this is about? She's just a babe, huh? She came on hot and strong. I decided I'd do her a favour, show her some real action.
I'm only going to ask you one more time. Where is Rebecca Castaldi?
I don't know.
Getting out of the car.
You know, this is the blade Sam stuck me with. Should have seen the look on his face when I clocked him.
So who do those blokes work for?
Well, they're on side with a nightclub owner. While risking, it's a real piece of work. Only met him once. Got a silver spoon stuck in his ass.
So what nightclub's that?
Lawless.
So, just get rid of that stuff, will you?
You've been in trouble with Michelle, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm breaking her heart.
No worries. Listen, I have the very best rose in Australia, eh? Listen, you're beautiful, eh? Beautiful. Thank you very much. Listen, thank you, huh? Yeah, listen, the change on the bulldogs, eh?
On the bulldogs?
Listen.
Change on the bulldogs.
Già, listen, già. Saluta Michelle, eh? Sei bravo, eh?
Struggles in the sand. Drive go the victory calls. She sees his life upon the wall. She knows.
Thanks, mate.
So, is Lyle around?
He's that bad. Who should I say?
Les Kearney.
Where'd you say you're from?
I didn't.
He wants to know, what's it in reference to?
Business.
Pass the pool table, second door on the right, but give him a minute, because he's with a ceiling inspector.
Excuse me. Do we know each other?
Les Kearney.
Later, Tyler. What's your poison, Liz Kearney?
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
We don't know each other, do we?
I have a problem.
You have a problem.
And we may be able to help each other. I'm looking for this young lady.
You could forget a face like that. She's been here a couple of times.
Well, someone spiked a drink and now she's missing. And we both know that's a serious matter.
Are you threatening me, Liz?
Well, I spoke to Natoli, and he told me that he spiked her drink here in your establishment. Now, we both know how the licensing boys play with that. Loss of license, loss of income, right?
What else did he say?
Oh, enough. To bring me here. You should think about what I've said.
We need to talk. I heard about Rick Davidson.
He was a good kid.
Yeah, I'm sure he was, but he had a few problems, you know.
Well, he loved your daughter.
And she was way too young for commitment. Look, I really need to talk about
He didn't
this.
deserve to die.
Yeah, right. Unfortunate. They called again, said they'll check in at 6 with the final instructions.
Look, I told you that I'd make some inquiries. That's it.
Come on, Les, you heard the tape. They'll kill her.
And maybe, just maybe, you should go to the police, eh?
Look, I'll go after the bosses myself.
Yeah,
if I
where
have
would
to.
you start? You know the Natoli brothers?
No, I don't. Why? Who are they?
Well, they're drug dealers. And they operate out of a nightclub that your daughter hangs out at.
Oh, Nautilus? Hang on, you're not saying Rebecca was on drugs? Then what? Are these dealers a part of this thing?
Well, it's the best lead that I have so far.
I think I'm being followed.
You want to pursue this? You let me pursue this. You hear me? You hear me?
All right.
But no cops. Les Kearney. Jack? Jack, I spoke to the homicide boys last night, and there's nothing more I can add to that. Are you kidding? Well, now, give me 30 minutes. I didn't know you cared, Jack. So if the print boys finish with my car,
Just picked up the transit van. It's got the works. Want to check it out?
not right now.
I'm heading up to Byron for a month. Great surf.
Did you hear about Rick Davidson?
Yeah.
Spoke to his mum this morning. She had to go and ID the body.
If there's anything I can do.
You can get Matthews off my back.
Mate, why do you keep pissing him off?
You know, since I got out of the job, it's like I've become the enemy, you know? It's...
He's from the old school. And with him on the surf club committee, it's making life a misery for all of us.
Listen, I've got this job. And I need your help.
Then I guess we're not going to Byron.
It's cheating.
Yeah, what would you know?
My dad taught me.
Oh, yeah, well, he's a real winner, your dad, isn't he?
Do you know him?
Let's just say I know all about him. Tonight, tomorrow.
Hi there. I'm from BC Couriers. I'm just checking this week's deliveries. Do you have a record of Mr. Costelli's incoming deliveries?
All the deliveries are entered right there.
Do you mind if I have a look?
Go ahead. Good morning, Custody Constructions. Yes? That's correct. All the materials have arrived on Hay Street. No problem. Yes, there is parking if you enter via the back street, which is Market Street. Absolutely. Yes. You might be a little late. Thank you for the call. Bye-bye.
Everything seems in order.
Good.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Good morning, Castaldi Constructions.
Well, she's gone. Well, it must have happened when I went down the shop. Oh, I told you I can't be in two places at once. Hey, don't worry. I'll find her.
Is it for your wife or for yourself?
She'll end up with it.
Yeah. So, you've driven a manual before? Yeah. It's got 5-speed, air conditioning. It's even got automatic windows here. Excuse me. Yeah, just enjoy yourself there.
Hey, I like it. Excuse me.
Yeah.
We're interested. We like it.
Yeah, it's a great little car.
Yep, I've got a trade-in.
It's it here, is it?
That's it.
Done a few clicks.
A few.
Want to start her off for me?
Okay.
Let's gurney.
I checked the courier entries. There were 31 deliveries.
Can you check with Castelli's secretary and see how many deliveries she's recorded?
Yeah, after work. Listen, I picked up those photos. Nice company you keep.
Yeah.
Anything you want to tell me? Yeah, but just think it yourself good.
I'll see you. Mrs. Davidson? My name is Liz Kearney. I didn't get a chance last night to pass on my condolences. But what you may not be aware is that your son Rick was helping me with an investigation regarding the disappearance of his girlfriend, Rebecca.
He was such a good, loving son. I don't know what I'm going to do without him.
Yeah, I'm very sorry.
Oh, have you found Rebecca?
No. Rick told you that she was missing?
He was going to propose to her that morning.
Look, would you mind if I came inside? I'll only take a moment.
Rick suspected that something was wrong when Rebecca didn't turn up.
So what time was that?
Well, they were going to meet before work. And when she didn't show, he went looking for her. He found her car and then he called her father straight away. Mr. Castoldi was furious. He didn't like Rick.
I know. Please.
Thanks. And then Rick was just about to call the police when Mr. Castoldi turned up here. And he told Rick that Rebecca had been kidnapped and that if he told the police, that her life would be in danger.
Did he ring the police?
No, and he told me not to say anything to anyone, and I respected his wishes. Now he's gone. How do you like your tea?
Black, thank you. Can you tell me, where is Mr. Davidson?
He's taken on 2 jobs to try and get on top of the mortgage, you see. We're 5 months behind and the bank wants to repossess the house.
Rebecca couldn't help you with that?
Oh, well, she offered, but we don't want charity.
Does Mr. Davidson know that Rebecca is missing?
Not yet.
Would you mind if I spoke to him?
Well, he spends his nights at Dural. He's sharing a place with a couple of other guys. It's called The Hunter. It's one of those men-only lodges. Silly, isn't it? I mean, in this day and age.
Hello? Hello?
Sure you're gonna bust me?
You just answer my questions. Do you know Rick Davidson?
I've seen him around.
You know he was murdered?
Yeah?
Who killed Rick Davidson?
No idea, mate. He rubbed the wrong people the wrong way, man.
Like the Natoli brothers?
And others?
He bought his stuff here.
He used to, and then he got off it.
Who finances the operation?
Some say a nightclub owner.
Well, you don't think so?
I'm a 200 a day speed freak, not a cop.
You didn't answer my question.
Someone manufactures the speed up north, man. That's all anyone knows.
Who supplies the Natolis?
Why don't you fucking ask them? Oh.
Maybe I will, and I'll use your name.
Nah, man, please. Nah, please.
When's the next big score?
4 o'clock, man. I'll pick up my stuff at 4. I've got to go, man, please. Man, I didn't tell you anything.
Sam Natoli, breaker, druggie, Leo, assaults, resist arrest, arsehole, skin, no priors. You done good, Wheels. Hi.
You bastard. Huh? Well, who do you think you are? Oh, you used to have manners, yeah. You don't return my calls. I waited for you for 2 hours.
Look, I tried to call you, but...
Yeah, but nothing, Les. There's always an excuse. Since you've left the force, you've become nothing but what? You're insufferable, you're selfish, you don't seem to care about us.
Michelle, that is not right.
Yeah? Les, you can't just hang around a surf club all day waiting for someone to hire you. But if you were serious about this, you would rent an office. You'd put up a little sign like a normal person. I mean, come on, Les. You are a grown man. Okay, what is it? You don't want to change? Maybe it's time we went our own way.
Michelle, look, I took a job yesterday and this kid got killed.
What?
I should have stayed with him, but...
Okay, who? What kid, Les? What are you talking about, Les? You weren't involved in that shooting incident in Wallace nightclub. Les, why didn't you call me?
I couldn't.
Les. I am so sorry. Look, I didn't know. But honey, you can't save everyone.
He was 25.
Okay, but there's nothing you can do about that now.
Well, maybe there is. I just wish I knew what it was.
Where were we? You'd like to make a mortgage payment inquiry on behalf of the Davidsons, right?
Irene Davidson, yes.
Okay. Now, if you're a relative, or you have some other proof of authority, I'd need to see it first.
Neither. Look, I just simply want to know how much is owing and how soon the bank intends to foreclose.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Kearney, but bank policy prevents me from disclosing that kind of information without authority.
I understand. Look, I simply want to help the Davidson family. Is there a problem?
The bank has rules and regulations, Mr. Kearney. But off the record, I can tell you that I appreciate your good intentions. And I can put your mind at ease by telling you that the financial situation has been taken care of.
Well, does Irene Davidson know that? She thinks that the bank's going to foreclose in a couple of days.
Well, you must be mistaken, because Mr. Davidson addressed the situation personally 3 days ago. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Thank you. Just one last question. Can you tell me where that deposit was made?
Galston.
Thank you. Mind not squashing the car, Jack?
I'm in no mood for bullshit, Les. Who killed Rick Davidson?
Well, I gave you a statement about that earlier.
You want to continue this dance, do you?
What part of I've already helped you, Jack, don't you understand?
I got reason to believe that you're withholding information on a murder investigation. If that proves to be the case, I'm going to charge you. Do you read me?
Oh, I read you, Jack, but why the harassment?
Because you crossed the bloody line. Now you have to deal...
And what line's that, Jack? What, you want to know why I left the police force? Is that it? You want to know that? Because I'll tell you, it's so I wouldn't end up a total asshole like you, Jack.
We got another murder, Liz. And surprise, surprise, you were seen in the victim's company. Now, you want to tell me what you were doing in Ferrystone last night and again this morning?
Well, you know, sometimes I travel.
You just don't get it, do you?
Get what, Jack?
Murder, drugs, and you're right in the bloody middle of it. You know what? I reckon you're going to go down with it.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Lee Ting was found murdered an hour ago. And we got you placed in the crime scene.
All right, so I met him. So what?
Met him? My information as you were sorting him on the bloody footpath outside the railway station.
So what are you going to do, Jack? You going to caution me? You going to arrest me? What are you going to do?
You give me one good reason why I shouldn't take you down to the police station and arrest you right now.
48 hours, Jack. You give me 48 hours and you'll get your result, all right?
You know why I'm going to give you 24 and not 48 hours? Because I reckon 24 hours is just enough time for you to hang yourself.
Well, thanks for your support, Jack.
24 hours.
Oh, shit. Missed the drop.
Huge, huh? Oh, listen, have a look at it. I'll be back in a minute.
You got any more information about how the tape arrived?
I double-checked the courier files. The tape couldn't have come through Castaldi's office without being logged by the receptionist.
Which means it's either an inside job or Castaldi's not telling us everything.
Could be.
So what else you got?
The surf club don't want you to run your business on the premises.
Publicity over Rick's death.
Yeah.
Who's behind that, Matthews?
He's on the committee and he pulls a lot of weight. This investigation hasn't helped your cause.
So you got any other good news?
No. We can still go to Byron.
Yeah. Can I bag it up in your driveway?
Go for it.
See you, mate.
Well?
I want you to stall them. We need more time.
No way, mate. Look, we agreed if you didn't get something
The more
by 5...
time that we have, the more chance we have of finding Rebecca alive. Now, while we're waiting for the call, can you tell me again how the tape arrived?
The tape? I don't know. It just arrived on my desk. Why?
Did it come through downstairs?
No idea.
Can you give me a list of names of all your employees?
What, now?
Yes. Now.
Let's bring me a list of all our employees.
You have a call on line 2.
Castaldi?
Have you got the goods?
Yes. And the bank confirmed that the transfer of funds will be in by the end of training today. Now, I can draw the cash first thing in the morning.
Listen, you dipshit. Didn't I say 6 p.m?
Look, I did everything I could. You can't just draw $1 million out of the bank without raising suspicion. Now, the money's there, okay? But the bank won't release it until the morning. Look, what about my daughter? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's alive. Now, you listen real carefully. One more fuck up and she dies. You got that?
Yes.
Right. Now, you be down the bank by 9 o'clock. You draw out the cash and you get back to your office by 9:30. And you sit by the phone. The next call will be it. You understand?
Okay. Now, please, can you just tell me...
She all right?
Yeah. Here's your list.
You did good, Bob. Jim Davidson. Is that any relation to Rick?
Stepfather.
Does he work here?
On site. Left a couple of weeks back.
Why would he do that?
No idea. I mean, I fired him about 2 months back with some union heavies we were having problems with, but Rebecca asked me to keep him on, which I did. That's when I discovered she was planning to marry his stepson.
Mr. Castaldi, I have your wife on line 1.
I took your advice. I told her this morning. Give me a couple of minutes. She's pretty upset.
Look, sit tight. I'll be back about 8.
Hi, how are you? Yeah. No, it's...
You're after Paul?
No, Jim Davidson.
Speak up.
I want to talk to Jim Davidson.
Oh, he's giving Paul a down with the dogs.
Thanks. Jim Davison? My name's Les Gurney.
Piss off, I'm busy.
Look, I'm making inquiries in relation to the disappearance of Rebecca Castaldi. I was also with your son last night when he was murdered.
You a cop?
No.
So what do you want?
I spoke to your wife this morning. She's very upset. She still believes that the bank's gonna foreclose on the house.
What's that got to do with you?
Well, I've checked. The mortgage repayments were made 3 days ago. So where'd you get that sort of money? You left Castaldi Constructions 3 weeks ago.
Who told you that?
Bob Castaldi.
Castaldi tried to buy me. When he heard Rick and Rebecca were planning to marry, he offered me cash to get Rick to call it off.
You took the money?
But I didn't do what he wanted.
So can you tell me about these union heavies that got sacked?
Listen, you keep your nose out of this or you might find yourself in deep shit.
Is dickhead bothering you, Jim?
Not really, he was just leaving.
That your shit heap? Back there blocking the drive? You fucking deaf?
Just take your hand off me. I'm warning you.
Yeah.
Oh, Les, whoever you are, you don't know who you're playing with.
Well, as you can see, I'm very concerned.
You should be. He's heavy.
What is it, union heavy? Standover?
If you want my advice, you get your ass out of here fast.
Who is he?
Bull Sterling. He's a lot of things. I've already said enough.
If you need my help, you can contact me at the Seawind Surf Club. You understand? You touch him, and you'll have me to deal with.
Yeah, I look forward to it, mate.
Oh, Jesus, Les.
I got 12 hours. 12 hours to find Rebecca Castaldi before she buys it, and I know jack shit. What do you got?
Well, I took a bit of a liberty after I sent you that email on the Natalys. I tapped the nightclub's phones. Now, don't shoot me after Riskin came up clean. I just thought I should delve a little deeper.
And?
Well, Bob Castaldi called Riskin. Your name was mentioned, and Castaldi threatened him. Now, I didn't get the whole of the conversation, but Riskin was on the back foot.
That's gold.
Oh, fuck silver and bronze.
Thanks.
He's busy.
Good.
Yeah. Again. Yes, yeah. Oh.
I was expecting you. There's Dina. Give me a few minutes.
Well, that's good, because I don't have a lot of time.
Seems to be a way of the world these days. No one seems to have any time.
So have the Natoli's been in?
Oh, straight to the chase. Something on your mind, Liz?
You know, I don't understand you. You run a successful business, and yet you allow standover men and drug dealers to operate openly.
You have proof of that? I don't think so. Let me be direct, Liz. I know who you are and what you want. Can't help you.
Why would Bob Castaldi call you?
Business.
Castaldi called. He was concerned about the drugs. He slapped a caveat on his investment.
I thought you owned this establishment.
Castaldi has a 30% stake in this plate. Castaldi came in one night. I approached him. He said that he would finance the refit of the place for a piece of the action, but he had union troubles. Castaldi fired the unionists. They refused to leave the site. It got nasty.
You want me to stop? So the union boys came up with a solution?
The union delegate offered us a way out. He said he would fit the place out so I could reopen the club.
And you and Castaldi agreed to that?
With no choice. It was to be a three-way split. Castaldi agreed on the condition that his other sites were left alone.
So where do the Natolis fit into this?
Security.
Hello, Les. I think it's time I shut that big mouth of yours. After you. You're dead, Riskin.
Why would you kill a kid? like Rick Davidson.
Mate, he would have got more than a bullet if I'd gotten to him first.
Harley-Davidson. Sterling. The Union rep.
Why? He was a marked man before you came along, Les. Like Tank, he talked too much. A bit like this scenario.
Yeah, except this time, we got you all to ourselves.
I'm very frightened by you boys.
What do we got here? A little pig reunion.
Stay in the outside lane and slow down. One wrong move. Oh, shit!
She's coming out, mate.
Look, don't do anything stupid, Sam. Sam!
Nah.
What are you doing?
They're onto us.
You were the truck, eh? Hey? You were the truck, Leah.
Terrific. And I loved Bob Dylan.
What the hell happened to you?
Yeah, well, I got hit by a truck.
Well, your mate's been looking for you. Apparently, Jim Davidson turned up at the surf club asking for you. He's been badly beaten.
Why didn't you tell me that you were part owner of that nightclub?
Oh, why the hell would I? It's got nothing to do with the kidnapping.
You should think back to that precious nightclub and the problems that you were having with your union heavies.
Hang on, what are you saying? You mean Paul Sterling's behind this?
Matey, wake up. Wake up.
All right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Listen, how's Jim Davidson holding up?
He's been knocked about, but he's okay. He wouldn't go to the hospital. Hey, listen, he's got some information. You're the only one he wants to talk to.
He wouldn't tell you?
No.
So you got the van here?
Downstairs.
All right, let's go. You know, I hope for your sake that she's going to be all right.
Shit. He wasn't that bad when I left him.
Get an ambulance. Jim, can you hear me?
Starling killed Rick. You have to stop him. The girls at the farm. Lou Roberts' place and Earl.
Okay.
The old hang gliding school.
Ambulance is on its way.
Make sure that Irene's okay.
You've got my word. That's just as Wheels described. Stop here. Let's back it up. Give us 5 minutes. Expect to see your smiling face.
You know what that fucking weasel Davidson did? He torched the fucking lab. Then took off. And what if he goes to the cops? Huh? Says your fault. What he had to do was fucking watch you. Yeah. You useless piece of shit.
You were the one who killed Jim's son. You brought all this heat down on us.
Why? He had a big mouth, and so do you. Fucking lie by name.
You're a long way from Paddington, pal. On your knees. On your... Do not move. She's alive.
You're bloody lucky. You're a cowboy, Les. I've still got a mind to charge you.
You said 24 hours. Look, you've got drug distribution, 2 murders, and you're looking pretty good on the abduction. What do you need Jim Davison for?
He's an accomplice.
He delivered a tape.
He's still a bloody accomplice.
Man's raid, Jack. The guilty mind. You'll never get a conviction in court. Plus, he burned down the amphetamines lab when he found out that Sterling killed his only son. So what else do you want?
I want to talk to him.
Don't twist him, Jack. He'll make a very good witness. Jim. This is Detective Sergeant Jack Matthews. He's in charge of the abduction investigation. I suggest you tell him your side of the story. How are you?
Bloody awful. What do you think?
It all looks like you're having a great night.
Well, how are you? Your wife, Richard? How do you do? Nice to meet you. How are you?
Is Bob Costelli in the room? Bob Costelli, make way to the stage, please.
Excuse me.
Can you excuse me?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, club members.
I have to apologise for interrupting the presentation tonight, but this might be a good time to settle the debt. Firstly, I'd like to thank the police and security.
Hey, I didn't think you were coming.
I'm not staying.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
I can't put into words how I felt when Rebecca was kidnapped. But I can tell you that that experience has taught me a thing or two about my own selfish attitude to others. My loved ones in particular. So now I'd like to give something in return to all those lifeguards who, like Liz, risk their lives every day to save others. Liz, Connie, would you like to come to the stage, please? And from my daughter Rebecca, my wife Hazel, and myself, and in memory of young Rick Davidson, a very special thank you.
Thanks a lot, people. Thanks a lot, Bob. We'll go towards a new inflatable rubber boat for the club. Now keep that applause going for our next very special guest. Please make him feel welcome, Mr. Kevin Johnson.
Are the promises we made in days gone by? Are such changes could be made if we just tried? Who would have thought we would never even begin to find a way? How this whole world might come together someday. Are we heading in the wrong direction, looking for a place to meet, hanging on across the connection, waiting for a chance to speak? And the reasons come and the reasons go, and the chances are unlimited. There may never be a real good reason. There's never been a good one. All the vision, all the wisdom, all the knowing what went wrong. A simple answer soon forgotten when the troubles are all gone. Who would have thought that we would never even begin to find a way? How this whole world might come together someday.